It's a quiet Thursday morning in Lisbon, Portugal. The sun is warm but gentle. Anna, a 35-year-old designer from Chicago, sits at a small cafe table. She's wearing a plain linen dress, sipping a €2 espresso, and checking her email on a second-hand laptop. Another payment has just come in, $16,000. That's normal for Anna. She makes over $200,000 a year working remotely for a US tech company. But here's the twist. Anna owns less than 100 things. No car, no fancy wardrobe, no big house. She lives with intention, with peace, and with freedom. Anna used to live in a busy city, surrounded by expensive clothes, noise, and pressure. She had everything she thought she wanted. But deep down, she was tired, mentally, emotionally, and financially. So, she did something most people wouldn't dare. She let it all go. Now she earns more than ever, but lives simpler than most. So, here's the mystery. Why would someone making $200,000 a year choose to live like this? And could you be happier owning less, even if you earn more? Let's take a closer look at the new life Anna built, and the surprising truth behind it. The myth of more, why earning more doesn't always mean living better. For a long time, we believed a simple idea: more money equals better life. That belief started after World War II. Big houses, new cars, and shiny things became symbols of success. People worked harder to buy more, thinking it would bring happiness. In the 1980s, shows like Dynasty and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous told us, if you make it, show it. But today, something has changed. Many people making six figures feel anxious and stuck. A recent report from Deloitte, 2024, showed that 70% of high-earning millennials still feel stressed about money, even when earning $150,000 or more. Why? Because as income goes up, spending often goes up even faster. We call it lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, and suddenly you're upgrading everything: your car, your phone, your vacations. But here's the truth. Having more doesn't always mean living better. People are starting to ask deeper questions. What if I don't want a big house? What if freedom feels better than fancy? And that's where minimalism steps in, not as a trend for broke college kids, but as a powerful mindset for high earners who want more life, not just more stuff. Before we get into how high earners are turning minimalism into a wealth strategy, I'd highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel. We post new videos every day about saving smarter, living below your means, and building financial freedom without feeling deprived. If you want to learn how to make money work for you, not the other way around, hit that subscribe button and join our community of smart, mindful savers. Minimalism 2.0, the wealth strategy you didn't see coming. When most people hear the word minimalism, they picture empty rooms, white walls, and someone living with only 3 shirts. But Minimalism 2.0 is different. It's not about giving up everything. It's about choosing carefully what you buy, what you do, and where your time goes. Modern minimalism isn't about being cheap. It's about being free. Instead of chasing trends, people are now chasing peace. Instead of buying more, they're choosing better. Here's what's interesting. According to a 2025 Smart Asset survey, 1 in 4 people earning over $150,000 a year are now simplifying their lives on purpose. They're downsizing homes, canceling subscriptions, and buying fewer things, even though they can afford more. Why? Because the old way of living, working nonstop just to keep up, no longer works. Minimalism today is a smart wealth strategy. It helps high earners spend less and save more, feel less stressed, focus on what truly matters. People are starting to see that owning less doesn't mean you're missing out. It means you're making space for rest, for joy, for freedom. Minimalism isn't just for people trying to survive. Now, it's a tool for people who want to thrive without burning out. The burnout that changed everything. Back when Anna lived in Chicago, her life looked perfect on paper. She had a great salary, a modern condo, designer clothes, a gym membership, and a Tesla. Every weekend was filled with dinners, shopping, and treating herself after a long week. But behind the scenes, she was exhausted. Her credit cards were maxed out. Her schedule was packed. And no matter how much she earned, it never felt like enough. The breaking point came during a vacation to Bali. She had planned the trip to relax, but instead, She had a panic attack in a luxury hotel room, surrounded by beauty, but feeling empty inside. That was the moment Anna realized she wasn't living. She was performing. She flew home early, canceled her lease, and started over. That was the start of her minimalist journey and the beginning of real freedom. The Minimalist Rebuild, how she rewired a $200,000 life. After her breakdown in Bali, Anna went home and made a bold decision. She didn't want to keep chasing a lifestyle that made her feel tired, anxious, and stuck.
She wanted peace.
She wanted control. She wanted a life that felt like hers. So she started rebuilding everything, but this time on her terms. First, she sold 80% of her stuff. Clothes she never wore. Kitchen gadgets she never used. Books she never read. It was hard at first, but with every item she let go, she felt a little lighter. Next, she moved out of her condo and rented it out. She didn't need 1,200 square feet and monthly bills that stressed her out. Instead, she found a small, sunny apartment in Lisbon where rent was a third of the price. She gave up her Tesla lease. Now, she walks, bikes, or takes public transport. That alone saved her $1,100 every month. She also cut her subscriptions. No more 7 streaming platforms, food delivery passes, or just-in-case memberships. Now she uses 2. One for work, one for fun. Her wardrobe? Simple, neutral, and timeless. She owns just 20 core pieces, all high quality.
Even her tech habits changed.
She uninstalled most apps and now checks social media only on weekends. Before, Anna was spending over $9,000 a month just to keep up.
Now,
she lives on around $3,200 a month and says she feels richer than ever. She still makes $200,000 a year, but she's no longer working to support a lifestyle that drains her. She's working to build a life that fuels her. The hidden ROI of living with less. Most people think minimalism is about saving money, but Anna discovered something even more valuable: peace of mind. With less clutter, she stopped feeling overwhelmed at home. With fewer distractions, she focused better at work and even got a raise. With lower bills, she stopped feeling anxious every time her credit card bill arrived. Living simply gave her back time, too. No more hours spent shopping, cleaning, or managing stuff she didn't need. She gained 20 extra hours a week, time she now spends reading, walking by the river, or working on passion projects. And here's the kicker. Because she lives on just a fraction of her income, she now saves and invests over $100,000 a year. That's money going toward real freedom, not just a bigger lifestyle. Minimalism helped Anna discover the true return on investment: more space, more clarity, more life. Not bad for owning less. The rise of the minimalist millionaire. Anna isn't the only one living this way. Across the world, more high earners are quietly choosing a minimalist lifestyle, not because they have to, but because it makes them feel free. There's even a name for it now: the minimalist millionaire. These are people who earn a lot but spend very little. They're not flashy. They don't show off on social media. But behind the scenes, they're building real wealth and real peace. You'll find them on YouTube, like Ronald Banks, or in online communities like Reddit's r/simpleliving. Even on TikTok, the hashtag rich minimalism has over 38 million views. This movement is growing fast, because in a world full of noise, stress, and pressure to impress, more people are choosing the quiet power of less. Less stuff, less stress, more life. What it takes. Can you live on $200,000 a year? Minimalist style? You don't need to move across the world or sell everything you own. Minimalism isn't about extremes. It's about intention. Here's how to start, even if you're still figuring it all out. Pause before buying. Ask, do I really need this? Audit your time, cut the noise, keep what matters. Start small. Try a 30-day challenge with your closet or digital life. Cancel what you don't use: subscriptions, apps, memberships. Spend with purpose. Put money toward things that bring long-term value. If you earn $200,000 or even far less, this mindset can still change your life. It's not about how much you make, it's how clearly you live. The minimalist path isn't boring. It's brave. And in a world full of clutter, it just might be the smartest way to feel rich. Anna's story is not just inspiring, it's a sign of what's coming. More people are realizing that real wealth isn't about owning more. It's about feeling calm, clear, and in control of your life. We used to think money was for showing off. Now it can give you something better: freedom. In a world full of noise and pressure to always want more, choosing less is a powerful choice. Because in the end, the true luxury isn't gold or gadgets. It's waking up every day and knowing you already have enough. Now, if you want to learn more about achieving financial success, then watch this video next.